It's funny, you know, I have seen interviewers, believe it or not, Ami, on Egyptian TV, on Saudi Arabian TV, actually being tougher on Hamas than the left in Australia, than this government, this Labor government in Australia, saying, for instance, why don't you build tunnels and bomb shelters for your own people? Why do you leave them up on the surface to die? Because they know that's Hamas's game. That's what they're saying. I don't hear the Labor Party here say that. Now, how do you explain why so many on the left have turned against Israel? You know, I think is it because Israel represents capitalism, they're successful, Israel is richer, and we all, you know, the left has to hate the rich guy? Is it because they're whiter than the people they're fighting? Is that it? Is it race? What is it?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I was going to say it's going to take me like 10 minutes to explain it, but you just explained it. Look, it just comes down. There's a reason why there's an intersectional coalition backing Gaza and Hamas. It's because they look at Israel. Well, Israel is a more successful country, obviously, in a region of lack of success. There's success, and they're a model of the West. The left hates that. The left has always had a war on excellence, right? Because by definition, if one place is excellent or one person is successful, in their mind, it means that somebody obviously was unsuccessful, because the only way one country or one person could have been successful was stepping on the neck of someone else. And in this case, I go, oh, it's so obvious. Israel's successful, high-tech sector, wonderful economy, great high level of education and living standards. The only way they could have gotten it was by stepping on the neck of the Palestinians and their Arab neighbors.
Correct.
That's the thinking of the left.
So totally. It's funny now that you mention it. I was thinking the only time that the left really went for Israel, really supported it, this is back when the film Exodus was made. Hollywood wouldn't make that again. Was when it was just starting, so it was struggling, and it was full of kibbutzes, full of socialists. Socialists were in the government, etc., etc. You know, we're going to share, we're going to live the Marxist dream. But since it's become more explicitly capitalist, all that support is gone.
You got it. Okay, hey, I'm not that old. I wasn't alive when that was going on, so I can't tell you exactly the move then, but yes, you got it exactly right. Israel was considered a decolonial power at the time because they threw off the yokes of the British. And then the only reason why the Soviets actually voted for Israel's existence was this weird quirk in history where they thought Israel was going to become one of their orbit satellite countries because the kibbutzim, that they were going to become socialist. And in fact, for the first few generations, they were, with a little bit of a Jewish capitalist bent, and they have moved over time decisively to be more of a free market society. And you can see how the anti-Israel sentiment has grown with the success of Israel, because the success came from becoming free market. And as that success continued to ramp up, you can see along with it was the hatred of Israel.
I think that's so true. And how tragic and sad and ironic in a sick way that the prime victims of the attack by Hamas were the kibbutzes that were for peace and sort of socialist values along that border area. The whole thing's so sick. Ami Horowitz, keep safe. Thank you so much for your time.